So the patterns you see on this leaf hold the secrets, which are not so secret, to the perpetual, eternal nature of an organic freedom. Everything you ever want to know is right in front of your eyes. Now look at this. What's the difference between this just feeling the energy? I want you to feel the energy of how this feels and looks compared to something like this. Why is it important? Because we're coming into an era where we have a decision as humanity, whether we choose the organic route of consciousness in our evolution, or we result in solely going with technology of AI and basically inorganic intelligence. But look how beautiful nature knows how eternity really can be manifested, because each line is a microcosm of the one above, a macrocosm of the one below. As above, so below. This is the secrets in nature. The crystal spiral is a advanced geometry which is really organic in its nature, and it's exponential, it's perpetual, and it's eternal. Can you hear even the plane in the background? It's almost like a contrast between machinery and nature. Now the skill of this era is not to negate technology, but it's to use consciousness as the primary inspiration of the power of evolution. The tree here is full of consciousness. You could say everything's made up of consciousness, even the inorganic nature, but this tree is as aware of me as I am aware of it. We just have numbed ourselves to the senses of receiving communication between such beautiful, unseen worlds. I'm going to bring you to the floor right now. Across the whole of this floor are beings you cannot see. People say, oh, this person's away with the fairies. There are so many multi-dimensional beings here that we cannot see because we are completely blind cosmically. We are so blind cosmically. So not only have we cut ourselves off from communication with nature, the natural laws, the organic structure of everything that is so intertwined. The reason that I can communicate with the organic nature is because it's full of its own consciousness, which is really impersonal. Whereas if I try and speak to a slab of concrete, it's a completely different energy, completely different paradigm. It's not strange to remember when you were young, maybe you've forgotten, especially there seems to be a very female-orientated energy. And I've heard many stories of girls when they're very young, talking with the unseen worlds, playing with the fairies in the forest and being demonized for it. Slowly realizing that they'd been drummed out of them because you're not supposed to be speaking with the unseen worlds. You're supposed to be learning your maths times table and learning what education thinks science is. The science that education teaches you is not science. It's philosophy, really. It's outdated philosophy of what the world is as a solid structure. We need the whole education system to completely open to the true intelligence which is within nature. Feed into those two energies. You always learn through contrast, through experience. Nature knows how to grow eternally. This is what I'm trying to remind you in your own body structure. It's not that you will become eternal, some kind of afterlife, this strange concept that was fed into Christianity and some other religions. It's a lot more scientific than that. Your body holds the technology itself lying dormant. You should be able to live for as long as you like in this body, because the body should not be decaying. That is a very strange, outdated belief, and everyone's believing in it. Why do you think nature lasts forever? It grows, and it has the wisdom of growth. Your body holds such powerful DNA that you've been persuaded to forget. We're going to see many of us start to activate higher and higher strands. Really 12 strand DNA that was supposed to activate. And things like decay and finity and the finite nature of things becomes a memory, because you live on the 0 point of reality. You don't take energy without giving, you don't give energy without receiving. It's a complete flow. This is what nature has perfected. It didn't need to perfect it, always knew the 0 point of energy. This is why, can you see my videos? It's all about receiving, because we're completely imbalanced on the masculine at the moment. Why do you think I teach these things? I don't have to give the context all the time. What I'm trying to do for us is to get you on the 0 point where you're giving as much as you're receiving. You're not just living in exhaustion. The wisdom of nature is to receive, and then you're in a closed circuit flow. As long as that flow is imbalanced, you're going to be depleting energy, giving off the illusion of decay. These trees are breathing with the most beautiful balance of inhaling and exhaling. Whatever brings you alive will usually be breathing, because this is the polarity of this. This whole world is one of give and take. So the beauty is the guiltless nature of receiving and the joy of giving. Everything is in these images. Alright, contemplate that. And it will activate more within you than you can ever believe. Alright, I love you.